If you're 65 or older and still driving in the United States, stop what you're doing right now. The DMV just released an official notice that could affect your license, your insurance, and even your ability to stay on the road. 3 major driving rules are changing across the country, and if you don't know about them, you could face serious consequences. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Immigration Fresh Updates, where we bring you the most important updates affecting your life in America. Today, we're talking about something that impacts millions of senior drivers across the United States. Whether you're a U.S. citizen, a green card holder, or living here on a visa, if you're 65 or older and you drive, this video is for you. The DMV has announced 3 critical rule changes that are rolling out in different states, and they're designed to keep our roads safer while ensuring that older drivers can continue their independence. But here's the thing. Not every state is handling this the same way. So today, we're counting down the top 7 states where these changes are happening first, and what you need to do to stay compliant. Let's get started. Starting at number 7, we have Florida, the Sunshine State, home to millions of retirees and senior drivers. Florida has always been a popular destination for older Americans, and the state knows that driving independence is everything for its aging population. Here's what's changing. Florida is now requiring all drivers aged 80 and above to renew their licenses in person at the DMV. No more online renewals. Why? Because the state wants to ensure that vision tests are conducted regularly. If you're between 65 and 79, you're still okay to renew online, but you'll need to pass a vision screening at least once every 8 years. Now, this might sound a little inconvenient, but here's the good news. Florida is also expanding DMV hours specifically for senior citizens. They're offering early morning appointments and even mobile DMV units in retirement communities. The state is also waiving certain fees for seniors who need corrective lenses or hearing aids to pass their tests. Why is this important? Because Florida wants to keep you driving safely, not take away your independence. They're making accommodations, not barriers. And if you're an immigrant or green card holder living in Florida, this is especially important because your driver's license is often tied to your identity documents. So if you're in Florida and over 65, mark your calendar. Check your renewal date. And remember, the state is on your side. They just want to make sure everyone stays safe. Number 6 on our list is Texas, the Lone Star State, known for its wide-open roads and strong sense of independence. Texas has one of the largest senior populations in the country, and the DMV there is taking a slightly different approach. Here's the update. Texas is now requiring drivers age 79 and older to renew their licenses every 2 years instead of every 6. And just like Florida, you'll need to renew in person. But here's where Texas stands out. They're also introducing a new optional senior driver safety course that can extend your renewal period by an extra year if you complete it. This course covers things like defensive driving, updated traffic laws, and how to handle modern road technology like roundabouts and digital speed signs. And the best part? It's free for Texas residents over 65. You can even take it online from the comfort of your home. Now, why is Texas doing this? Because they want to empower their senior drivers, not punish them. The state recognizes that older drivers have decades of experience, but they also want to make sure everyone is up to date with the latest safety practices. For immigrants and visa holders, this is another reason why Texas continues to be a welcoming state. They're not just thinking about enforcement, they're thinking about education and support. So if you're in Texas, take advantage of that free course. It could save you time, money, and stress down the road. Texas is betting on you, and they want you to succeed. Coming in at number 5 is California, the Golden State, home to some of the busiest roads in America and one of the most diverse senior populations in the world. California has always been a leader when it comes to progressive policies, and these new DMV rules are no exception. Here's what's changing. California is now requiring all drivers aged 70 and older to take a written knowledge test every time they renew their license. This is in addition to the vision test. But don't worry, the test is short, it's based on the current driver's handbook, and the DMV is offering free online practice tests in over 30 languages. Why is California doing this? Because they want to ensure that every driver, regardless of age, understands the current rules of the road. And honestly, This is good news for everyone. Road laws change, technology changes, and staying informed makes you a safer driver. Here's the reassuring part. California is also rolling out senior-friendly DMV centers with shorter wait times, bilingual staff, and even transportation assistance for those who need help getting to their appointments. If you're an immigrant, this is huge. Language barriers won't stop you from staying legal and safe on the road. California isn't trying to take away your license. They're trying to make sure you have the knowledge and confidence to keep driving for as long as possible. And that's a policy we can all get behind. So if you're in California and over 65, start studying. Take those practice tests. And remember, you've got this. Number 4 is Arizona, a state that's become a magnet for retirees from all over the country. With its warm weather and affordable living, Arizona knows how important driving is to its senior community. And the DMV there is taking a balanced, compassionate approach to these new rules. Here's the update. Arizona is now requiring drivers age 65 and older to renew their licenses every 5 years instead of every 12. And starting this year, all renewals for seniors must include a mandatory vision screening. But here's the twist. Arizona is also offering a medical review option. If you have a health condition that might affect your driving, like diabetes, vision impairment, or a heart condition, you can voluntarily submit a doctor's clearance letter with your renewal. This can actually help you avoid restrictions or even get additional time on your license if your doctor confirms you're fit to drive. Why is this a big deal? Because Arizona is recognizing that not all seniors are the same. Some 70-year-olds are healthier than some 50-year-olds. By allowing medical input, the state is personalizing the process, and that's a huge win for fairness. For immigrants and green card holders, this is another layer of reassurance. You're not just a number in the system. Arizona is giving you options, support, and dignity. So if you're in Arizona, talk to your doctor, get that clearance letter if you need it, and take pride in the fact that your state is treating you like the capable, experienced driver you are. At number 3, we have Pennsylvania, a state with a rich history and a large population of senior drivers who've been on the road for decades. Pennsylvania's approach to these new DMV rules is practical, respectful, and focused on keeping families safe. Here's what's changing. Pennsylvania is now requiring drivers age 65 and older to undergo a physical and cognitive screening if they've been involved in 2 or more at-fault accidents within a 3-year period. This doesn't apply to everyone, only to those who've had recent incidents. But here's the compassionate part. Pennsylvania is also launching a free senior driver assessment program through local hospitals and senior centers. You can voluntarily get tested by a licensed occupational therapist who specializes in senior mobility. If you pass, you get a certificate that can help lower your insurance rates and give you peace of mind. Why is Pennsylvania doing this? Because they believe in prevention, not punishment. They want to catch potential issues early, before they become dangerous, and give seniors the tools and resources to stay safe. For immigrant families, this is especially meaningful. Many of you are caring for aging parents or relatives who depend on their independence. Pennsylvania's program gives you a way to have honest, supportive conversations about driving safety without taking away dignity. So if you're in Pennsylvania, consider taking that voluntary assessment. It's free, it's private, and it could give you years of safe, confident driving ahead. Number 2 on our countdown is Illinois, home to Chicago, one of the busiest cities in America, and a state that takes road safety very seriously. Illinois has introduced some of the most forward-thinking senior driver policies in the country, and here's why they made it so high on our list. Here's the update. Illinois is now requiring all drivers age 75 and older to take an on-road driving test every 4 years. Yes, an actual behind-the-wheel test. This is in addition to vision and written tests. Now, before you panic, hear this. Illinois is offering free driving refresher courses specifically designed for seniors. These courses are taught by certified instructors who understand the unique challenges older drivers face. They'll help you practice parallel parking, highway merging, and navigating busy intersections. And if you complete the course, you can take the DMV road test with more confidence and even get a discount on your car insurance. Why is Illinois doing this? because they want real-world proof that you're still a safe, capable driver. And honestly, that's fair. A written test can only tell you so much. Here's the reassuring part. Illinois DMV examiners are trained to be patient, respectful, and supportive during senior road tests. They're not looking to fail you. They're looking to keep everyone safe, including you. So if you're in Illinois and approaching 75, start practicing now. Take that refresher course and walk into that road test with your head held high. You've been driving longer than most people on the road, and it shows. And finally, at number 1, we have New York, the Empire State, home to millions of drivers navigating some of the most complex road systems in the country. New York's new DMV rules for senior drivers are comprehensive, supportive, and designed with one goal in mind: keeping you safe and independent for as long as possible. Here's the update. New York is now requiring all drivers age 70 and older to renew their licenses every 3 years with mandatory in-person vision and cognitive screenings. But here's what makes New York number 1. They're also offering free transportation vouchers to help seniors get to the DMV, free legal assistance for those facing license restrictions, and a new conditional license program. This conditional license allows seniors with minor vision or mobility issues to continue driving during daylight hours, on familiar routes, or within a certain radius of their home. It's not a full license, but it's not a complete loss of independence either, and that's huge. New York is also partnering with community organizations to offer free in-home consultations for seniors who are unsure if they should keep driving. A trained specialist will review your health, your driving habits, and your lifestyle, and help you make the best decision for yourself and your family. Why is New York number 1? Because they're treating senior drivers with dignity, flexibility, and compassion. They're not just enforcing rules, they're offering solutions. So if you're in New York, take advantage of these programs. You've earned your independence, and New York is making sure you keep it. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below and let me know. What state are you watching from? Have you or a loved one been affected by these new DMV rules? Let's talk about it. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Immigration Fresh Updates. We're here to keep you informed, empowered, and prepared for every change that comes your way in America. Whether it's immigration news, legal updates, or important policy changes like this one. Remember, these new rules aren't about taking away your freedom. They're about making sure you, your family, and everyone on the road stays safe. So which state do you think is handling this best? Drop a comment and let me know. And as always, drive safe and stay informed. See you in the next video.